Close my eyes and calm descends on me. Take me with you. We soar to infinity. We're going at the speed of light. Bring me higher. You lift my feet up from the ground. I wish upon the shooting star that you make me lighter. And now you hit my heart with the speed. With the speed of light.
Alright, welcome to another video. For those of you who have seen the As Above, So Too Below series, you know what that picture was all about. What we're looking at here is a mirror image of that picture, which is the symbolic representation of Lucifer, the light bearer, entering into the Genesis event, which is the beginning that we have recorded in the Hebrew Bible. Now, Lucifer is symbolized as the light bearer, and this is being symbolized as the beginning, Genesis, by the greater light, which is the sun, and the lesser light, which is the moon. And then, of course, we have the symbol for Lucifer, the light bearer, being the G, and of course, the I. Now, that's what we're talking about here. We're talking about why the Illuminati use the left eye for the symbol. And that's what we're looking at here. We're looking at the left eye, and it's the same left eye that you can find on the Great Seal of the $1 bill. So, incredibly enough, what we have is some biblical scripture that is going to support why they are using the symbol of the left eye, and it's going to be found in the book of Zechariah, chapter 11, verse 17. Now, when we talk about this verse here, we are going to see the Antichrist. That's right, the Antichrist is being depicted as the idol shepherd. Remember, he is trying to reflect or mirror Christ, but he can only reflect or mirror Christ as the illusion. So you're going to see that we have the idol shepherd, which is the Antichrist, and then we have the symbolism, which is going to be talked about, the eyes. You're going to hear that the right eye is utterly darkened, which is leaving only the left eye for them to see. And we're going to explain that in detail So what we want to do is go ahead and read right now verse 17 out of chapter 11 for the book of Zechariah. Woe to the idle shepherd that leaveth the flock. The sword shall be upon his arm and upon his right eye. I'm going to turn the page. His arm shall be clean dried up, and his right eye shall be utterly darkened. Now, if the right eye has been utterly darkened, the only thing that's left to see from is the left eye. And that is why we see them using this symbolism right here. Now, you know, this is going to really open up a lot of understanding. Okay, first off, there are grave implications here. That when they are using the left eye, that means that they are using the right side of their brain. Okay, so we see that the left eye is controlled by the right brain function, and that the right eye is controlled by the left brain function. So as you see that the illuminated see through the left eye, which is controlled by the right brain function, the right eye is being darkened. It is being blinded. And this is what they don't want to see through. They do not want to see through the left side of the brain. That is why they utterly darken this function. And this is the function that they want us to use. Now I can explain that simply. If you research some of the early history concerning, you know, education in this country, you're going to find out that it was almost forced that children were supposed to use their right hand in school, which would force them to use their left side of the brain. Force them to use that, and we'll talk about that when I come back. Alright, welcome back. So basically, it's nothing short of brainwashing. Now, like I said, they really were forcing the issue in the past, in this country at least, for using the right hand, which forces you to predominantly use the left side of your brain. Okay? So that has everything to do with why they have utterly, or it is symbolically referenced in the Bible, that their right eye is utterly darkened. And that's why you see all the hip-hop stars, or at least the ones associated with the hidden mystery Babylon religion, and then you see the entertainment industry, and they are covering their right eye to expose the left eye, which is symbolically saying that they are using the right brain function. So anybody in their mind that is using the left brain function is blinded. Anybody that is using the right brain function is illuminated. Alright, so let's look at this here and look at the comparisons. Everything on this right side is going to have to do with what the left brain function controls. And then everything here on this side is what the right brain function controls. So you know now, because they wanted the children to be predominantly right-handed, that they were really trying to brainwash and force us or pigeonhole us into using this left side of the brain. So while they use feeling, they want us to only know logic. While they see the big picture, they want us to be detail-orientated. While they understand that imagination rules, they want us to only see facts rule. And remember, they give us those facts. While they see symbols and images and all of the information that can convey fast, we are constricted with words and language. They understand the present and the future, while we only understand the present and the past. They go by philosophy and religion, and they want us to go only by math and science. See, that's what's funny. They teach us outwardly that spirituality and religion are bad, but behind closed doors, they're gobbling it up. They are eating it up, and they are like trying to hoard it. They're trying to hoard all of the spiritual knowledge unto themselves. So they entertain philosophy and religion, and then they only teach us math and science. They have a spatial perception, which means they are understanding the interconnectedness of everything. And then they only allow us order and pattern of which they create. They only want us to know an object name. And then if they name it, they give it the definition. They know the object function regardless the name or the definition. They entertain a fantasy-based reality, while they keep us constrained in a reality-based environment. And remember, they are manufacturing the reality. We only understand forms and strategies. They understand possibilities. They are impetuous, and impetuous means hasty, sudden, impulsive, or reckless, which means they are risk takers, while they make us think that we need to maintain practicality above all costs. We maintain this cautious, safe approach to life, while they themselves are the risk takers and the movers and shakers. The left brain function is linear, divergent, and focuses on one thing at a time. The right brain deals with emotions, feelings, creativity, and intuition. As you can see, my friends, they are trying to keep us down and brainwash us. That's it for now. I'll be back.
you.